Alright, I'm not going to take their food up because it's much easier to get them to go where you want them to when you got a bucket of food. So I figure we can move the fence first and then use the food to lure them into the area that they're going to be. That's why I have a We'll see if it stays there. Which way are we going? In front of the fence and then try to get in front of the garden fence?
I mean, why don't we?
Should we move the white fence?
Let's take us over as far, to the fence. And then we need to move the fence to get it. How you doing, Rosie?
I'll check two things off the list because we needed to move the fence to get it out of the garden area, and we also needed to get that side yard where we put the chickshaw prepped to plant some grass there. And so I'm hoping this will kill two birds with one stone, and then the chickens can kind of till that up and scratch the mulch away, and it'll be ready for planting hopefully in a couple weeks. So what's different about ours is, number one, the wheels. I tried to order the wheels that he had specified from Northern Tool, and they didn't have them. So I got the metal. I tried to order the metal frame one. I ordered two of them, And they sent me one and said that was all they had, and 6 months later they still didn't have any more. So we went with this, which is a smaller size. I think I found them on Amazon, actually. It's the same exact brand. So that's different. Second thing, obviously different, is that our siding is tarp. Now it was just this clear plastic acetate. And his plans called for this tough text for the siding, and that stuff really adds up. We had spent around $200 or $250 on this already, and we kind of maxed out, and that was the end of it. The other thing we didn't add is the handles, which I admit, after lugging this thing down the hill, would have been real nice to have. But the rod for it is a metal fence piece that was, again, more than we were going to be able to spend, so we never did it. Now, if you're wondering why the roof was not on, let me tell you. You know, this thing was up the hill. You saw how far away from the house it was. It was all the way there, behind the barn, all the way up the hill. We had a rainstorm come in the summer with some high winds, and we're kind of down in this valley here, even protected. We had a cinder block on the top of it, and in this rainstorm, not only did the roof pop up, the roof and the cinder block flew off, ripped the screws out of the hinges, and the whole thing, cinder block and roof, blew all the way down here. And there was a huge divot in the ground where that cinder block came flying down the hill and landed. There were no marks anywhere down the hill except for where it landed. So I don't know how he has not had any problems with the wind, or maybe he has, or maybe other people have, but we're probably gonna have to like bungee cord it down or something, because the wind obviously was not kind to this chickshaw, and that could have killed somebody. I'm really glad nobody was outside. Could get hit with that cinder block, could have killed somebody. All right, so what I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna put just a clamp, you know, some squeeze clamps on the ends of those, so I can cover up the nesting boxes, because we noticed when we tried to use these before, obviously there's one missing. It must be up the hill. But they did not want to lay eggs, and I'm assuming it's because it's unprotected. We also had the problem of when they'd try to go up there to get in it, they would fall out the back. I don't really know what we did wrong. It seems like there should be like a 2x4 or something on a hinge to close in behind it to keep them from falling out, because they were constantly knocking them out. But when I looked at the plans, I didn't see it, so I don't know, maybe we missed it. In any case, I think I'm gonna clamp it shut, that way it'll be kind of dark in behind there. I think they'll appreciate that. Okay, so that's done. Let me go get the clamp or something. They seem pretty happy. It's been quite a long time since they've slept in there, so I don't know. Time will tell if they willingly go or not. So that's probably all I'm going to get done for today, and I think that's good enough progress. At least they're contained and not everywhere. We were in this little valley that the sun goes behind the hill and it gets cold really fast. So tomorrow, well, hopefully later I'll check on them and see if they've gone in, and if they have, hopefully I'll just shut the door. If not, I may physically put them in there and then shut the door since I don't have the electric hooked up yet.